that damn bomber. That goddamn bomber. So Hunter x Hunter episode 67. For the most part, there was two key aspects to this episode. Basically, the stuff with the bomber, basically setting the guy up and taking his cards. That was one of the major parts of the episode. And then the other major part was basically the entire time going, meeting up with those people, forming an alliance, and basically trying to hog up one card so that they don't, the bomber doesn't complete the game. So those were the two main things. Personally, I enjoyed the stuff with the bomber more because I just find him to be so cynical and just so methodical. Now, the rolling of the dice, I didn't really touch up on this much, but the rolling of the dice, I have a feeling that in the future, that's going to backfire on him. He's going to try to use it because he's been getting lucky for the most part, but I got a feeling that that luck is going to run out, and he's going to try to use the dice for something, and it's not going to work. It's not going to happen, and that's going to backfire on him. That's just a prediction right there because obviously I don't, like I always say, I don't have pre-knowledge of the manga, but I think that the dice is really what's going to be his downfall, or one of his downfalls at the very least. It's interesting to see that Gon and Kitawa getting closer now. I believe they said they had 54 cards when they joined the alliance, so that's pretty good as well. I was a little curious why a Biscuit has been so long in this game and she's so knowledgeable, but she doesn't really know how spells work. Was she just messing around, or what was up with that? That was a had me a little bit curious. But overall, for the most part of the episode, didn't too much happen. It was really just the bomber getting away with it, and then them forming the alliance to go get that card so that they could hog it up. So it was average. I would say that definitely I'd give this episode maybe 2.5 out of 5. I wish we would have got a little bit more, like maybe the alliance would have gone after them already or something, or the bomber would have come after them or something like that. I would like to see that. Not necessarily a fight, but just to see things in motion. And also, I want to know what's going on with the Troupe because I was really excited about the Troupe, and then we didn't see anything. So I'm really just excited. Like, as you can tell, every time I talk about the Troupe, I get excited. I think they're amazing. So yeah, there's really that, and that's really this episode in a nutshell. Not too much more. It's mostly complicated stuff talking about cards and which ones, and them setting up their binders. Is honestly, if you're like a gamer, or if you played like even Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you can enjoy something like this because you can like feel like, okay, I understand this. But if you have no pre-knowledge of this, then maybe you might be a little bit like, So yeah, it really just depends on the person, I guess, if they would enjoy some episode like this, or this arc for that matter. Because I play MMOs, and I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. So for me, it's kind of reminiscent seeing them putting the cards in the binders and setting their things up, and I like stuff like that. But I just wish a little more would have happened as far as just progressing stuff. And I want to see the Troupe. Where's the Troupe? What are they up to? What are they gonna do? And Crollo as well. I believe in the preview, it seems as though that's Hisoka. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, but I saw the preview, so I'm really excited for that. And overall, yeah, that's just basically my thoughts on this episode. 2.5 out of 5. Hopefully, next episode the Troupe shows up, Hisoka shows up, and it gets even more crazy because when they show up, shit goes down. Let me know what you think, though. If you have no knowledge of the actual manga, where you think it's gonna go, and also will the bombers succeed as far as like taking them down? I highly doubt that. It would be interesting, but I really think Golen's gonna triumph in this particular battle, and I just can't wait to see where it's gonna go. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for the bomber and just the craziness, because so far the past few episodes, the bomber is really what's been getting me excited because he's just so maniacal, and I love a nasty villain. I think a villain that is like maniacal and doing all the tricky shit that he's doing really makes him more interesting. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.